Let's move on to Cancer. Cancer, what do we have for you? We have the Two of Cups. How about them apples? Two of Cups reversed. Okay, so this is the Minor Arcana Lovers card, but it is in reverse. And so we're reading about love, I believe, for Cancer, or partnership once again. We're in the reverse. And so this month for you, Cancer, you may feel as if you can't quite get it together with your significant other, your lover, whoever you are in partnership with. You're not seeing eye to eye. You see, either they see you as not their equal, or you see them as not your equal. And that's just at the beginning of the month. All of our married Cancers, it could be anything. This is a Minor Arcana card, so it just tells us that you're not on a level playing field. If there's a decision to be made, you're not seeing eye to eye, and that could cause you maybe to feel as if you're independent from your partner a little bit this month. If you're looking for love, this just tells me that whomever you're with right now may not be your equal, and that maybe it's fun for a while, but it's not long term. And Cancer, you really need to trust whomever you're with, because if you do not trust your significant other, you're gonna withdraw because you're so gushy on the inside. So that's gonna happen for sure. But let's see what else is happening. Oh dear. Okay, so here we have the Stockholm Syndrome card popping up. And so there's a situation within relationship, and this again, if it's not a love relationship, it's a relationship with someone whom should be your equal, but you're not feeling it this month. You're feeling as if you can't sort out this situation only because you're so locked. You're you can see the forest and not the trees. So this card tells me you really need to back away from the thought constructs of the relationship, or whatever the rules of the relationship are. You got to let all that stuff go. Maybe get away, take a couple of days off, take a break, and get some distance so that you can begin to see this relationship a little more clearly. Obviously, you're believing some things that have been, some ideas that have been set down within this partnership. Now, that partnership also could be between more than just two people. That could be two organizations that aren't seeing eye to eye. And maybe you have a couple of projects going on, and you're working with another group to get those off the ground. Well, whatever rules or regulations have been laid down, all these thought constructs, they're keeping you from feeling as if you can really move forward on equal footing. And so back up a little bit. Even if you have to say no to a couple of meetings, or even phone calls, just take a break. Tell them you're sick, or whatever you have to do, because kind of in a way you are not thinking straight. This is really a card about thinking straight and walking out of a negative situation into a positive situation. And this says that you absolutely will. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up for you. So after all of that, there's like this, you've got this energy suddenly, and I think it's because you don't like the idea of them telling you what to do, and that's sort of where we're going. You're not buying what they're telling you, and I don't think it's a really big deal, but it could have something to do with real estate. Even I've heard that loud and clear, or moving, or someone in your family who thinks they know more than you do about a certain situation or how you should live your life. All of a sudden you break free from this construct again, this, and I say that because it's almost as if they want you to live within this sort of mental prison. They want to keep you in a certain place so that they feel superior, okay? But that's not okay with you, Cancer. You're going to break out of that. This is the card of whoosh, charisma. This is, I'm going to go. This is like all of a sudden you just leave. You're out of there. And you're like, hey, I don't have to think about this anymore because I just want to go. And that's a good enough reason to go. You don't need a reason to go. You can go if you want to go, right? And that's exactly what you'll do. At the end of the month, oh, we have the Devil. Finally, we get a major arcana card. Okay, so at the end of July, I don't think this is any big deal. Truly, I don't. We always say sex, drugs, and rock and roll. This is the card, the most materialistic card in the deck, but it also aligns with Capricorn. Now, you're a water sign, so Capricorn would not really, that you wouldn't fall back naturally into sort of this archetype, which is very materialistic and also hedonistic, I guess you would say. You wouldn't naturally fall into this, but you could fall into this if you were pushed. And I see a little bit of that going on with this Knight of Wands. I see this push toward a little bit of hedonism, and maybe that's where you go after you escape this mental construct, this negative kingdom that you've been feeling forced to live within. And that's not a terrible thing. Just do not allow yourself to overdo it, obviously. And if you decide that the way to alleviate some of the stress that you've been feeling is to maybe enjoy shopping or enjoy cooking. I know Cancers love to cook. Enjoy whatever it is you enjoy. That's okay, but just keep it in balance, okay? And don't let it get out of control because you don't want to turn it into a pattern. But I really feel like this is you just sort of reclaiming what you love to do and sort of, and I probably shouldn't say this, but kind of giving the finger to whomever it is that's been trying to keep you where they want you. And you're like, no, I've had enough of that. I'm done with that. I'm out of here. I'm going to do what I want to do. It's okay. So that's for you, Cancer, for the end of July. Just watch it a little bit with this Devil card, and don't over consume. You're going to do a little of that, but just watch out for this. Cancer, Cancer. Who do we